Hello all, Sabello here. Welcome back to another live stream. Coming to you on a Monday. That's right, coming to you on a Monday. We're not actually going to be playing Plunder Pirates. What we are going to be doing though, we're going to be talking. That's right, we're going to be talking. Where's my game not loading? What's going on here? What's going on here, Sib? What have you done? At least meant to be displaying Plunder Pirates. What have we not got? Where's that Plunder Pirates? It should be here. It should be. There we go. There. Hello, Andre. Hello, Caleb. Man, that was quick. How you going? Hope you're well. Let's click on chat here. I just want to do a bit of talking today, really. I don't want to be doing Plunder Pirates gaming as such today. I want to talk. Well, I'm probably going to do a live stream of something to the nature of Plunder Pirates, but I just want to do a bit of talking first. Just trying to make chat look a bit better. I think I've kind of messed it up. It's still readable though, which is good. So I was thinking, maybe it's been a while since I've done some useful tips and stuff. I'm just thinking of any newcomers or people that's not fully maxed out. People that might be rejoining the game for whatever reason. It's happening. It's happening. And just to get people back in there and get some digested information out there. Like, my preference of Legendary Pirates has changed. I was actually watching a little bit earlier on some Pirate 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 base designs. Hello there you are. Peaceful greetings all. And I was also thinking I need to do a Pirate Hall, an official Pirate Hall 10 base design. It's going to be much like, not this Pirate Hall 11 base design, but the other one. I keep getting beaten. I'm too high up at getting beaten by people in the 900s. Not this layout. Hit the wrong button. I think it's number 2, obviously. So something like that, the Pirate Hall 10 is going to be. I really need to remember, or other people to help me remember, how many. They don't have 3 mortars as a Pirate Hall 10. They have 1, 2 HPRs, 1, 2. I can't remember. This is why I'm gonna need some help. So I'm thinking about doing a Pirate Hall 10 base design when I get a brain. I think we've got 1 gun tower too many, right? We've got a new gun tower as a Pirate Hall 11. There's no voodoo gates, so that's something else. Was there a new legendary trap? I'm really struggling to remember what exactly new we had on Pirate Hall 11. That's the problem. So I need to figure that out before. And we've got 25 extra walls, I know that much. So I need to deduct 25 walls from the base design. That's something that I've been planning on, but I also want to do a live stream or a video. I'd prefer a live stream discussing about Legendary Pirates. And I think I missed some information from way back when I was doing the YouTube videos about Pirate Hall 5 and 6 and so on. And I see a few of them where I didn't rotate around the gun towers and the cannons, and that was a little bit annoying looking back at it. So yeah, it was a trip down memory lane. I've also been real busy behind the scenes making everything look better. I've been making more YouTube banners as well. Some of them you probably won't even notice they're for other games, like Dragon Age, Premier Manager, The Last Remnants, which I've done but forgot to put on the videos. I've really been tidying up the channel and linking all the live streams together in one collective area. So you go on the playlist, you'll see a tab that says Plunder Pirates live stream. So I've been real busy behind the scenes, and that's kind of why I'm not wanting to play Plunder Pirates today. The little account I've not long logged on, sort of neglected that a little bit. One of the storages is going up to max, but it's going to finish at some silly time in the morning. One of them was a level behind, so that's getting married up to level 6. So one's going to 7. I think maybe 2. Oh, and the new gun tower that we built yesterday, that's going up to level 2. I still got a can to build up, max the walls and that little one. Tried a base design, but I've just realised I started doing that. I've not got the new cannon built, I've not got the bunker built, the flame gates. There's no point really making a base design for that until we've got all the new stuff in there. How is everyone, by the way? I'm doing a lot of talking here. How is everyone? 5 people, wow, I didn't realise we had that many people watching. My brother's a YouTuber, I agree, it's really hard work and time consuming. Thanks for all the effort. No need to thank me, thank you all for watching. Whether you follow the Premier Managers, whether you follow the Dragon Age, I will primarily stick to the Plunder Pirates, but then, like any job or anything, it's not that it's a job, it's a hobby, but still, it takes a lot out of you. Playing one game all the time. Sometimes it's nice just to go, you know what, I'm having a day off today. Instead I'm going to play a Road Rash on the Mega Drive, which I do want to start setting a day where I'm going to play retro gaming at least one day a week. Just give me a little break, a little something different. How am I feeling today? Last night I was sneezing, and I won't go into too much details, but my nose was running. I was really sneezing today. I just feel a little bit of a runny nose today. Not as bad coughing. My voice still sounds very weird to me. Listening to myself speak sounds very weird to myself. I wouldn't say I'm getting better, but I'm not getting worse. I'm somewhere in the middle. But in, of course, the coming days, I'm not taking any medication. The only thing I'm taking really is paracetamol, and it's got a different name in America, I know that much. But generally that's what the doctors tell you to take over is paracetamol. So I've been doing that, not too often, like 2 tablets a day. I can't be bothered popping pills like Skittles. So yeah, I mean, I'm just manning it up. I'm taking each day as it comes. And yeah, your brother's a YouTuber, so he knows, and I've been neglecting this part for doing all the pretty thumbnails. I keep calling them pretty, I shouldn't do that. The pretty thumbnails. And some of them, I have to say, I'm terrible at all the YouTube banner stuff, but I'm really starting, I feel I'm starting to improve. There's a few still out there. Thank you very much. Thank you. There's a few things out there that probably can be improved on, but I'm learning each day. And I've only been really messing around with this now for the last, I don't know, 4 days, maybe 5 at a push, but each day I seem to be getting better. The really good ones, I don't want to spoil it, is actually going to be for the mini account. So what I'm trying to do is each Pirate Hall level, I don't know where we're zoomed all the way out there, maybe we'll come off this and show a replay or something in the background. Me getting annihilated, there you go. Get that playing in the background, so I'm not going to be zooming in and doing a cameraman, otherwise I can't talk. Is actually of the mini account, and what I'm trying to do is tell a story with the thumbnails as we progress through the Pirate Hall stages. So Pirate Hall 1s, you only get bucks and gunners, so I've got like the Pirate Hall 1 displayed on the thumbnail, and I've got bucks and gunners because that's the only troops that you can have as Pirate Hall 1, and Pirate Hall 2 you get brutes, so it's just a picture of the brutes on there with the Pirate Hall 2. It's telling the story. And Pirate Hall 11 was a bit tricky. There was a few that was a little bit tricky to do, but I managed to finish that yesterday. I've done all the way from Pirate Hall 1 to 11. Pirate Hall 11 took me a good few hours to sit there and really think it over, because essentially you don't get any new troops, you don't get any new defences. So yeah, I was playing around with that. I made it a couple of I love this live stream one I've done, the thumbnail where it says thanks for watching. I think that looks, I'm gonna say, probably the best one. I think it looks phenomenal. Actually, I would say it's the mini account ones that tell the story. I think that's #1 closely. This one here you can see in the top right, that's my #2 one so far. I've got a few others that I haven't displayed yet. I've got a Rumble one I've done, I think looks pretty cool. And I might actually do a night of that. Not a night, but I might do just a live stream, me messing around doing something like that. But it's time consuming. I love it nonetheless. I love the interaction with all you lovely people that spend your time as well. It's very time consuming for you guys as much as it is for me. Because you could be sitting there watching some sports, or I don't know, chilling out, doing something else, watching some TV, doing some homework, whatever. Do one with looking. What do you mean? Do one with looking? How are you, Captain Jack? Hope you're well. Yeah, so going back to it, I want to do a Pirate Hall 10 design. I don't know if I can be bothered tonight. I want to, partly, but I'm not too sure. I am going to need help, because I know I've not been Pirate Hall 11 long, but I've kind of forgot what we got at Pirate Hall 11. I guess maybe I could go back and see some old footage of my Pirate Hall 10, or just when I hit Pirate Hall 11. That should give me an indicator of what I didn't have as a Pirate Hall 11. I'm well, thank you. You're more than welcome. I'm glad to hear you're well. Because there's a lot of nasty bugs going around. Don't matter if it's this country or America or Russia, don't matter where. It's always that time after Christmas. You get the Christmas bugs, you think, yes, I made it through Christmas. I'm well, and then January hits you like a freight train. And most of the years though, I'm pretty safe, I'm okay. Like last year, I went through Christmas. January, it was freezing here in this country in January last year. It was really cold to the point where you couldn't warm up. It chilled you to the bones. There was no chance of getting warm. And I'm a big guy. I've got some blubber protecting me. And I was struggling last year. And talking about Legendary Pirates, I brought up briefly earlier. I definitely want to re-go over that. And I'd like to do it live stream so I can get your opinions too. Like the minute for attack, I would say I'm enjoying Blackbeard and the attack again. Tinto for sure. I'm always going to love Cornelius. I've got to be biased. I've got to be biased. The mini account. Yes, I want to say that. Because it's already out. On the Pirate Hall 3 thumbnail, I've got Cornelius on there. There's a reason for that. It's not because I love Cornelius so much. It's because he's the first legendary pirate that we got on that account. He was the one you get for free, you didn't have to pay for him, and considering I didn't have the storage capacity to get anyone else, I had to get Cornelius, so I put it there because Pirate Hall 3 now has been changed. It used to be Pirate Hall 4, you get the legendary fault. So that's why Cornelius is on there, he's their first legendary pirate, and he's obtainable as a Pirate Hall 3. And again, it's telling a story. That's it, story time with Sib. I wish I would have thought about this ages ago when I first started YouTubing for Plunder Pirates. Although I wasn't there for Pirate 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, there's part 6, so I wasn't really doing videos as such, it's more bits of tips. But yeah, it would have been great to do a story time. Oh, there we go. I'm talking too much, not pushing the screen. I did not watch any of that attack, by the way, on my base. I just monged out looking at the screen, talking away. I might as well play something else. Have we got... that was all on YouTube, there's no point playing them. This guy's attacked me, look, twice. Twice, damn it. Twice. Let's play this one. Who else do I like? Who else do I like on attack? Actually, one of my members recently said he's got, was it Herma? No, I don't know if it was Herma. Someone said they got Jean de Berry. And was like, oh my god, no, no. He's like got 6 legendary pirates, around about 6. And one of them is Jean de Berry. Was like, yeah, you probably don't want to get that to one of the last ones. I would say avoids getting Annabelle. I don't care, she's strong early on. But there's no point her being strong early on for her to drop off later. Because no one uses Annabelle effectively as Pirate Hall 10, 11, 9. So I wouldn't get Annabelle. I wouldn't really get Mac McCracken, to be honest. Boomer, unless you want him for defense. But I would say there's others you could get for defense. So let's go over this again. Let's get my damn notepad out, otherwise I'll forget. And why can't I go on my desktop? Alright, I'll just open a web page up. Open Google up or something and just start typing into it. If I can type Google. You won't see this, by the way. So we got Boomer, Annabelle, Mac. I'm sure I'm missing one now. Who else was the next one? Who else was next? Boomer, Annabelle, Mac. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank right now. Oh, June the Berry. June the Berry. So that's 4 out of the 11. Don't forget, it's only 11. Spoilers. If you didn't know all the pirates, it's too late. Anyone else got a suggestion that they think would not come in the sort of... That's, what, 9, 10, 11? Hold on, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 7 more to go. Who's the other 7? Who am I thinking of? Good evening to all. Speak of Hermer, here he is. How you going, my friend? I will get back to you. I know you wrote me a message. I've been real busy. I did speak about that at the beginning of the live stream. I've been super busy behind the scenes. There's not going to be any... Hello's better, good streaming. Thank you. I'm actually gonna... This is my base being toted, by the way. This isn't me attacking. This one's just purely talking. I'm not actually playing Plunder Pirates. Just want to throw a couple ideas out there and get a bit of feedback. Alright, let's talk about... I can actually type it in this info here. It might change on your screen, I'm not too sure. Right, let's put attack then. And let's do a tab there. Okay. So one of the top pirates I want to attack with is Tinto. We'll go with Blackbeard. Oh, another trashy LP I wouldn't worry about rushing out and getting would be Blackbeard. Blackbeard would be another one, in my own personal opinion, that I would not rush out to get. So that's 5 on the not so good list. And Sadie's gonna be like my number 6 or something. She's good for defense. She's alright for attack. Some people love Sadie. I am one of those. I'm on the fence with her. I don't find her super impressive. I don't find her awful like June the Berry. But having said that, June the Berry is amazing on defense, as you all will point out. And as others will point out, if you've got a centralized legendary fort, or pretty well protected legendary fort, with quite a few defenses around. Wait, I've lost my where we gone? There we go. So Tinto, Blackbeard. Who else did I say I like to attack? Mine is Cornelius, but a lot of people will say no. Oh, you can't forget Greenbeards. Greenbeards on the top 5 panel for me, for sure. You don't read my comments at Plunder Pirates question? Yes, I did. I just said that. I've been real busy behind the scenes, and I've jumped on this live stream. I will get back to your comments. Well, two out of 3 of them I'll get back to. Not giving away all my juicy secrets. Watching with my sister Sima. Oh, man, I'm sure you said that before. Was it Sima? Sima. Sima is number 1. Sima is number 2. I'm pretty sure it's Sima. And cousin sister Sumaya. I like that name, Sumaya. I like that. 2 Y's. I like that. Hello Sib, hello you are from here. I also love now the fact I will not sound like I'm talking to myself. I do watch other YouTubers also. Oh man, I forgot what number 1 was. Terrible. My memory, I even said that in a live stream. I think it's for a Pirate Hall 6 or 7 bases. I might have been 7. I remember saying my memory's terrible and it hasn't changed. My apologies. Sima. Sima was the one. Yes, one was Sima. I'm just getting through some legendary pirates I like to attack with. And hello, by the way, you are sister and cousin. Pleasure to meet you. Tinto, Blackbeard, Cornelius, Greenbeard. That's my trouble foursome right there. It is. I can't think of anyone else better than them for attack. Let's go in a legendary fort. It'd be so much easier, Sib. Okay, let's go from left to right. There's the main man. He's taking a snooze. Boomer, I like him for Thunderstruck event. By the way, that's not coming. That's Sailing's coming. Oh no, they've changed it. I'm sure it said Sailing. We're got Thunderstruck event. I'm gonna guess is this is it single? Must be single. So the last one was guild, right? It's a time-limited event where you can earn, yes, la la la. How do I earn event tokens? You earn event tokens by successfully battling other players, blah 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 blah. Where's the bit, how do I earn? No. What effects do storms have? No. It doesn't say guild event. It should say guild event if it was going to be right. Just says storm event. No, Wi-Fi connection, don't do it. Hello, Electro Gamer. Welcome. I am pretty sure you're not Slem. If you're Slem, you almost got me. If you're not Slem, welcome to the channel. We're just doing talking today. We're not actually going to be doing any gameplay itself. But welcome nonetheless. Let's jump back into Legendary Fault now. We've gone on about the Fun Truck event that's coming Wednesday. Annabelle Lavu already said she's terrible. Terrible for defense, terrible for attack. Greenbeard, look at him. He is a beast. He absolutely is. Oh, Caesar. I think it all depends on his level. You're more than welcome. I think it depends on his level. I think it depends on the opponent's level, so their pirate hall level that you're attacking with Caesar. He can be useful, but I feel my Caesar was too low level to use. Especially, I mean, I've climbed up pirate halls pretty quick, and neglected Caesar was sort of left on the back burner for quite a while. But I've seen people use him effectively. He can get to grand pounders, which is good. This is such a good game, but not that many people play it, sadly. I think that there's starting to be a bit of... People are quitting, but there's also starting to be a resurgence. I'm starting to see quite a few people now watching the live stream. Herman's one of them. I've seen... I think Captain Jack's another that's come back to play Plunder Pirates. They've fed up with Clash of Clans and Boom Beach and all the rest of it. And Plunder Pirates has jumped back to their one frame. Caesar's great on defense. I never can quite remember what it is he does. If we can tap here. Increase hit points of defences across the island by 27%. That's a huge deal. Especially on them gun towers. Increased damage done by all defences near the Legendary Fault. That's why people have him. Never mind the near part. Again, if you've got a centralised Legendary Fault, he's going to be quite crucial. But it's the hit points across. So as long as it's well guarded, and again, Pirate Hall 5-6 is going to struggle. I wouldn't rush out to get Caesar personally until your Pirate Hall, I don't know, 7 maybe. Yeah, Pirate Hall 7 onwards, I would get Caesar. John de Berry, unless you've got the centralised Legendary Fault, again, we'll go with Pirate Hall 7 plus. But generally, wait till you've got Legendary Fault 6. Yeah, a Legendary Fault 6 then get her. Needless to say, Blackbeard. Fully maxed out, the first one I've got maxed. He is a beast on defense and offense. He also has 2 abilities. One, he flaps around like a giant chicken. The other one, he raises up from the dead. I don't use the flappy chicken, I should say the funky chicken dance ability, which is the blue one. A defensive buff. Increase hit points of defences across the island. Remember, read that part. Across the island or near the Legendary Fault. You always want to see that one across the island. That's... again, due to his level, 34%. If he was a level 6, you'd probably see 22% effective. The second one, increase hit points of walls across the island by 35%. That is huge. And it doesn't matter even if that's a 22% stat. Protect that Legendary Fault with him in there. They're not getting through the walls. Not anytime soon. And then, what's that one again? Hit points of defences. So not only they got buffed up walls, they got buffed up defences by 34%. Oh my god. And then if you got your stonemason as well with the walls, that's insane. Insane. I've hyped up Blackbeard enough. We're going over him. I'll probably have to do a separate video to do with that. Sadie, she's great on defence. Gotta go. Bye. I'll see you later, Heat. Thanks for coming. Let's take a look now. Increase hit points of gun towers across the island. Don't forget, these are little gunners and gunslinger shredders right here. And bombers too. She decimates them. Second one. Defensive buff, increase hit points of walls across the island by 34%. Again, she's great to have on defense. She can do a job, but I find she's more effective. I mean, she's good if you PR pushing as a Pirate Hall 11. You need to snipe and get that Pirate Hall, get the 1 or 2 stars, and farm some loot. She's good for that, but I think totaling the base 3-star, she isn't going to help you do that too much unless you use her tactically on trying to neutralise one of the ground pounds from an angle. Other than that, I don't think she's overly that great in the latter stages of gameplay. But early stages, most of the Pirate Hall 7 and 8 base design, she can shred. She's definitely useful. Matt McCracken, the only thing he's good at is buffing your storages. Increased damage done by cannons. Again, he's got to be centralised, but that's not bad. I mean, especially if it's during Thunderstruck event and you can use his buff for cannons, they're going to deal super, like Boomer would do. He's going to do super damage to Juggernauts and Brutes and Legendary Pirates. Second one is the storages, as I mentioned, and to do with the collectors as well. It's also depending on his level, but this level here at level 14 is 30%. And them storages are pretty tanky, so another, say, I don't know, 22% on top is quite huge. And there's obviously between 4 and 6 storages. Probably by that point you have 6 storages. Chingche, I used to like using her on attack, but I don't know, I fell really out of love with her on attack. She's okay if you find them puddle bases. For some reason you don't find them in Thunderstruck so much these days. You really don't. People used to leave big holes in the middle of their base. You just drop down Chingche and a few bucks in there, gunners, so they'd take some of the fire for you. Drop a priestess or 2 in there, light up the base, quickly charge all your troops, and Chingche, use her ability, you'd smash the base up. You don't really see that now. For that reason, I don't find her as effective anymore. She charges too quick into the base. And what's in the base? All their defences. So I'm not a fan of her on attack. Defence, however, oh my god, she is a beast. Hello my lovely 8 people, by the way. This is just talking. It is labelled Plunder Pirates, just talking. For anyone that thinks we're going to be attacking, it's just plain old talking. The thing that I do best. You're better than I do Plunder Pirates. You know, don't agree with me. You're not meant to agree. Defensive buff. Increased damage done by all defences across the island by 31%. Don't forget she's level 23. She isn't maxed, but she's not exactly low level neither. That is massive, massive damage for gun towers, for cannons, for mortars, for ground pounders, from bunkers, you name it. They are shredding your troops. Message to everyone, or note to self, do not attack bases with Chingche defending when the legendary fort is well protected. If it's out there in the corner, take it out and then deploy your troops. But if it's really closely protected, don't attack the base, just hit next. Trust me on that. The second one, increase hit points of defences near the legendary fort by 32%. So again, if it's a centralised legendary fort, or there's a lot of defences around near the legendary fort, she is amazing for that. So they get buffed HP and buffed damage. What more can you want? Unless there's something that says all defences give splash damage, I don't think there's really a better person for defending a base than her. I know she's not got percentage on walls, but the percentage of HP and damage for defences, I think, kind of outranks the wall level. You've got Stun Mason for that, right? Tinto, oh man, a lot of people don't use him correctly on attack. I know I'm meant to be doing this in a separate live stream, right? But we're going over it now anyway. Okay, just so I got my notes there. Okay, oh god, it's him at the end. Such enthusiasm for he who shall be named. Or back in the day, he who shall not be named. Captain Tinto. A lot of people use his ability straight away. Great. But use him tactically, that's not the point I'm going to make. Then when his ability comes up again, I don't know what it is. Treat it like a brute. Do not button bash his ability. If there is still a huge amount of troops flashing red, and they're in a prime location, so if they're out killing toilets, there's no use to no one. Well, should I say outhouses. If they're in the middle of the base, in the core, dealing damage, whether it's gunners or bombers or gases, whatever it be, make sure that they're in that core dealing damage. And there's loads of them flashing red. If there's only one or two, or as previously mentioned, outside killing outhouses, then use his ability where he is. Make sure you know where he is. Then use his ability the second time if you need to, and that will group up the troops near. Problem is, it doesn't work for brutes or juggernauts, priestesses, anything that's over 1 tavern slot capacity. It won't work. So anything like a Skellywag, Buck, Gunner, Ghastly, Bomber, he'll buff. Now defense. Increased damage done by gun towers near the legendary fault. Sorry ladies and gentlemen, near the legendary fault. And then increase effectiveness of mortars, including Mystic Mortars, near the legendary fault by 31%. Don't forget, Mystic Mortars don't do any damage. I think it will just mean that they get stunned for slightly longer. Although I believe that Mystic Mortars are quite ineffective for what they should be. The stun time isn't long enough, considering a Mystic Mine is, what, 10 seconds? And let's check out a fully maxed out Mystic Mortar, which cost back then me a ton, and you guys probably as well, a ton of BP back in the day. 2.8 seconds. It's almost, what, 20... Not quite, it's about, I don't know, 27% roughly the amount of time compared to a Mystic Mine. And these are meant to be a defense. They should be really stunning your troops, but they're not that great, to be honest with you. What they are good at, which a lot of people don't know, they're good at redirecting troops. You'll think, well, hang on, what do you mean by that? What happens when a troop is stunned? It goes through a thought process. Every troop, I've gone over AI before, but I'll briefly go over it now. The AI looks and thinks one-dimensional. So what I mean by that is it doesn't see itself, oh, there's 50 bombers here, let's all bundle on this wall here and work together and get through the wall. They'll look at the wall and go, well, it's just me by myself. Like, I don't know, they've got no vision, just tunnel vision. They think single-mindedly. They'll see the wall and go, well, that's got, what's the hit points? 7,800 hit points. I only do 5 shots, and then I move on to the next target. I only do, this is going to be wrong, but let's say they do 200 damage. 5 bombs is 1,000. They're not going to get through the wall, but the time it takes for them to get through the wall, they might say, well, it's quicker actually for me to walk round, come through this gap, and come round to the gun tower. That's how the thinking goes of the bombers. Now I forgot the point I was trying to make. I've gone round a long way. I've gone round the houses. Where was I going with that? I don't know. Can anyone remind me? The brain has just fried. I've been looking at letters and bright pictures and Google images the last, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days now. Boggled my mind. What's the point I was trying to make? I was on about Tinto, weren't I? Was I? No, I've gone past Tinto. What was I on about? I bet you're all sitting there laughing at me now. It has, it's gone. Herma, you asked my age. My age is coming on for 31. That's right, 31. Oh, man. Feeling it too. Feeling old. Feeling real old. That's part of my forgetfulness. I shouldn't be getting forgetful at 31, but it's true. I am, nonetheless. And he said, you're one of the best foreign mobile channels I've ever followed. I guess. I never thought myself being a foreigner, but then again, anyone that's not from the same country as the person in speech, I guess could be classed as foreign. Yeah, I never really thought about that, to be honest. Funny, enjoyable speech and jokes. I don't know. Well, maybe I crack the occasional joke here and there. Everyone's gone quiet. Where's someone help me out? What's it going on about? I went all round the houses and it's gone. Oh man, how the hell did that happen? I don't remember. I was talking about AI and it's gone. I don't believe that. What on earth happened? What happened there? We're still streaming. I got my 3 people. Listen to me just waffle on. I don't know what's going on with the chat though. The chat seems to have frozen. Maybe that could be the problem. One of my chats is showing Electro Gamer saying see ya. And then my OBS doesn't even have you on there. How the hell does that work? Maybe, edit scene, maybe. Oh, that's why I've not got the height up there. Oh man, I've got to tweak that. I have to tweak that. Chat's just too long. There we go. Keep shrinking that. Don't worry, I'll talk to myself for a minute. Used to that. Just nudged out one more. That's it. Perfect. You're in there, sitting there. That's it. Beautiful. I can see everything that's going on now. I thought I wasn't going mad. Bought it. I've really gone off topic. I can't. I was talking about AI for some reason. I'll briefly talk about it. I ended up talking about it for 10 years. And I don't know why. What the hell was going on about AI for? Who knows? My third person, one of my people's gone. They've lost the plot too. I was talking. Oh, never mind. Let's go on about Tinto. Oh yeah, I was talking about buffed characters. Yeah, people spam the ability too often, like the brute. So again, if you got the troops in the middle and they're all lighting up, they're all reds, good. If you're running out, and don't forget when he dies as well, the ability finishes. Unfortunately. Where's my Blackbeard? Here he is. He is pretty useless. I don't like him. He's very slow. I mean, imagine once I'd level him up, he probably has great damage and probably great toughness too. Minion boosts. He has these little minions when he gets deployed. Let's check his defensive stats. Increased damage done by mines across the island by 28%. Again, it's all level dependent. So for that I mean, if your base is heavily dependent on mines to sustain itself on winning a defense, then use him. But other than that, I wouldn't. Increase hit points of gun towers across the island by 23%. I mean that's I'd rather than be doing damage. There's other like Sadie, I think Chingche was another one, and maybe Tinto. Might be wrong, but there's plenty out there. I might be Matt McCracken. That's for gun towers. I really, unless they're all asleep or training, whatever, I wouldn't use them. I don't think he's that great. I'd stick to using him on attack. That's going to wrap up about them. I need to do a Pirate 10 base design. I really haven't got the energy today, if I'm honest with you. So, I think I'll do a better, detailed update about the legendary pirates I like to use in a separate one. Because for now, we just had me rambling for about 2 hours. But I'll have to go on a little bit more about the legendary pirates I like to use, so on and so forth. But thank you for everyone that's had the patience of listening. I really just want to come on, have a chat and see how everyone's doing. Thanks for watching all. Have a pleasant day and evening. Bye for now.